That's right. You guys read that correctly. The world is indeed ending, but not in that Hollywood type of way. I genuinely mean in the spiritual kind of way. Am I the only one who's noticed this, or is this anybody else? That it just seems that the further from the crucifixion that we get, the more depraved humanity seems to become, and the less we seem to be seeking Christ. And it almost seems to be the more people seem to be mocking things. Well, let's have a talk about it. And it just seems that every day we seem to wake up to new tragedies. There's political chaos, division, hatred is on the rise, and even today, lines are being drawn in the sand. Left versus right, rich versus poor, believer versus non-believer. And it just seems as though compassion is fading within the human heart. Faith is being mocked while sin is just being celebrated. And the problem is the world's not just breaking, it's rotting from within. And we've all got a front row ticket seat to watch it. Now, I got my trusty Bible right here, and I hope that you guys are opening yours. This is a New King James Version, forgive me. And I'm opening up to Matthew 24, verse 6, where it says, where this is Jesus, and he's talking to his apostles at this point, letting them know exactly what kind of stuff is going to happen. Where he says, "And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in various places. And all these things are the beginning of sorrow." Now he goes on to tell us that we will be delivered unto tribulation, and they will kill us. And the thing is we're seeing that today. How man is seemingly getting colder towards one another. Hatred is becoming a bigger thing. Children are being taught to question their very design, and in some cases hated. Men are being told that you don't need to engage in your purpose, because if you do, you're toxic. If you try to be a leader in the community and you're a man, you're toxic. They're also telling women that being a mother is being weak, that being a wife means that you're being subservient to a man. And that's simply not the whole truth. And it just seems like all the old traditions, old values are going away, and compassion is being replaced with apathy. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at Charlie Kirk, for instance. The man hadn't been dead a year yet, and people were already making very distasteful and disgusting costumes praising his death. The very day it happened, you have people who are celebrating the death of an individual. Now, you don't have to agree with them. Fine, whatever. But we can all agree that nobody deserves that kind of treatment. I know you wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I know you guys out there would feel pretty upset if somebody was making fun of somebody you guys held in such regard. But hey, I guess we're not going to have respect for the dead, are we? That's a little too much. We are seeing and being witness to the complete disassembly of God's creation, and it's happening right in front of us. Now, look, it's very important that we remember it is our job as Christians to try to keep back the rot, okay? Salt is good for keeping things like meat and pork good for consumption on long trips. Sailors back in the day used to have salted pork and salted beef so that it could withstand going long distances. But the problem is is salt only lasts so long. Once the salt has lost its saltiness, that's it. The rot will then come in and take over. And once salt has lost its saltiness, you can't re-salt it. You can't re-add saltiness to salt that's lost its saltiness. I know, I sound like I'm like a broken record at this point. But we still have a job to hold back the decay. But I want everybody to understand, the decay will happen. Now, I'm not making this video to scare people. I'm not trying to fearmonger, and I'm not trying to get people angry either. All right, because none of that's going to happen. I want everybody to understand this. This is a sinking ship. This world is already earmarked for destruction. We are already being marked down as, no, we gotta go. All right, and the further we get away from the crucifixion of Christ, the more depraved we're getting, and the more I'm seeing why our time on this earth must be short. Because if it's not short, you're gonna get more and more people being like, well, where's he at? Where's Jesus at? He ain't arrived yet. He hears you. Now, this is also not a video trying to describe how everything is going down or when everything is going down. I'm not that smart. The knowledge that I'm sharing here is honestly surface level. Anybody could really do this. I'm just trying to tell everybody right now that this is the kind of stuff that we are going to see going forward, and I want to prepare everybody, and I want everybody to be prepared. I want you to understand that the world is destined for destruction, and it's going to continue down this path of destruction, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. People are going to be angrier, people are going to be meaner, people are going to be colder. I mean, look at what's going on in Nigeria. Right now, Christians are being murdered by the hundreds, if not thousands, across the world. There's places in this world where Christians are straight up not allowed to be. And honestly, I'm thinking that we're, as Christians, beginning to lose the plot, because you see a lot of denominations that are arguing with each other over who's got a better idea of the afterlife and who's got better worship service, who gives more, who this and that, you know, whatever you want to add into that. But I think we all need to understand something. I think even if the entire world and everybody in it were to drop to their knees and worship Christ and revere him as king, it still would not stop this world from being destroyed in the end. It still would not stop this world from being destroyed in the end. And so I'm urging people to understand that this ship is sinking, and that we shouldn't be all running and arguing over who's doing it right, who's doing it best. Because at the end of the day, even our best works mean nothing. And if everybody is fighting to get to the helm of a sinking ship, what good is that going to do? Really, what good is that going to do anybody? It's like if everybody in the Titanic, instead of worrying about trying to find life preservers and a way off of the sinking ship, they were all trying to fight to get into the captain's quarters because they wanted to be the captain. What good is it to be the captain of a sinking ship? We're out here arguing about pronouns. Now, I get it. We all need to wake up, and we need to wake up the others around us. But understand this too, people. If people don't want to wake up, they don't have to wake up. Let me say that again. If people don't want to wake up, they don't have to wake up. Remember this, nobody comes to Jesus except for those chosen by the Father, right? Nobody can come to the Father except through Jesus. So if Jesus has found you where you are, it is because God has chosen you. And he only chose you because he knew you would be receptive to his word. But there's people out here who don't belong to him. They don't listen to this word. You can speak this to them all day long. And it would be as if you were a doctor trying to speak life into a graveyard. These people don't want to listen to you. They don't care. And we got to be mindful of that. It's important that we are quick to want to share our faith with others. We should also be sure not to push it onto others. Jesus never pursued somebody who didn't want him. When the rich young ruler got out of the tree and walked away, Jesus didn't go chasing him down. He let him walk away. And in some cases, you need to be willing to let some people walk. Because also, the more that you push somebody, the more likely you are to cause that person to say something that they would later on regret. That's my talk today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you gained something from this. I wasn't trying to fearmonger, and I'm not trying to get you scared. I'm just trying to wake up the sleeping, and I'm trying to spread the wisdom that is out here, that is in here. But I'm also trying to remind everybody what the main goal here is. And it's not to gain things on this side of eternity, because everything here is already gone. Everything you thought that mattered on this side of eternity truly doesn't. The only thing that does is our relationship in Jesus Christ. That is the greatest gift that we can be given. From there, we need to now go forward with our lives, showing that we belong to Christ and not that we belong to ourselves. This has been Voice in the Fire Studios. I'm Patrick McGovern, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And remember, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you would be so bold, go on ahead and subscribe to my channel, where I hope to be putting out more videos like this on a regular. With that, y'all have a blessed day.